And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away.
The left fielder, number 29, Big Dog Blondie.
Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
He loses him on ball 4.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Joe Hannah.
And a double steal try here. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Happ will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Giants leave a couple. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Reyes Maranta comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. And the Cubs were led tonight by the offensive exploits of this man, Jason Hayward. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
It wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had one hit, but he definitely made it count. Put one out of here that ended up being a real...
And as we join our ball game here, our situation finds the bases empty with 1 gun in the inning.
The left fielder, number 29.
Now to the plate, Big Dog Blondie, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. 5 runs, 11 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Almora is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Hunter Strickland.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
7-5 how today's comes to an end. The Chicago Cubs took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Jeffrey Morrison earns his 8th victory of the season. Derek Rodriguez struggled and gets...
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and one gone in the inning.
The left fielder, number 29. Big Dog.
Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Now batting, third baseman.
Runners going. A pitch out. The throw on the pitch out pays off as he is nailed at second base.
That was a great throw from a guy that's not necessarily
Reyes Maranta takes over to start.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
An 11-7 final in this one. Washington posted 11 runs on the scoreboard. And as we join the ballgame in progress here, we find the bases empty, nobody out in the inning. Standing in, Big Dog Blondie will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Left fielder.
Now batting, Greg Allen. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Runners on the move for second. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. One there. Michael Givens is on to pitch.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure.
And it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll come on with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Mike Montgomery comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Third baseman, number 13, Jose Arraza.
And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Come on!
This one's down to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Joe Allen.
Runners on his way to third. Flipped out the other way towards short. And that will conclude. Hunter Strickland has been summoned.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
And as we welcome you into live action, we find the bases loaded here with only 1 out in the inning.
Up next for the Giants.
Now at the plate, Big Dog Blondie. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And that's through into right field for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's an 8-3 ball game.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
And here's Jose Peraza. Ready with the 1-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Stepping into the box, Joe Panik.
Up next for the Giants, second baseman, Joe Panik.
The 3-2 pitch. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Bell. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Coming to the plate now, number 41. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. And the runner's coming home. Now a bunt attempt here. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Hunter Strickland has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 61, Hunter Strickland.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
12-8 is the way this contest ends. The Giants capitalized on a huge 7th inning on the way to the win. Derek Rodriguez takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Felix Pena was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac.
A manager draws attention to a telling defensive stat.
And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Big Dog Blondie.
This is pulled into right. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
The center fielder, number 2, Ray Allen.
Runner breaks for third. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Hunter Strickland enters from 7-2, the final score this afternoon. The Rockies jumped out to an early lead in the first. And as we welcome you into the ball game, we find the bases empty, 1 away here in the inning. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Chris Russin will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jordan Patterson will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Settling in now, Big Dog Blondie. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Hit on the ground down the first base line, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Michael Givens has been summoned.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win.
And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning. Number 63 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 63. Leading out for the Giants, left fielder, Blondie.
Drilled on the ground is short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Reyes Maranta comes on to pitch now. 9-1 is the way this one ends. The Atlanta Braves used a nice 5th inning to take the lead. And as we set the situation for you here, there's a runner at first with nobody out. Stepping up now, big dog Blondie. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Line to the right side. Now a dive in right, but he can't haul it in, and now this is going to be big trouble out there.
Well, you can't fault the fielder for being aggressive. He sold out to try to catch this thing, but he comes up empty, and the ball just squirts by him. High risk, high reward move that just didn't pay off.
And here's Jose Peraza. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. This is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get one knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
The 0-1 pitch. Now the runner breaks for the plate. Hit hard on the ground to third. There's one on to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. But not in time as the run scores. Reyes Maranta.
Yeah, it's only been a week, but I guess it probably feels like a million years ago since they had their last win.
And as we join our ball game here, our situation finds the bases empty with one gun in the inning. Into the box, big dog Blondie, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Francisco Parra enters now.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
15-1 is the final. The Atlanta Braves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Sean Newcomb earns win number 4 on the season as he finished just 1 out shy of 9 complete innings. Madison Bumgarner permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt. So it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter coming on now with a runner at first and 1 gone.
The left fielder, number 29, Big Dog Blondie.
Popped him up. Arcia will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. Reyes Maranta enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Hey, a nice win for them all around, and an even better way to start things off on the first day of summer when every team looks ready to get on a roll.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Milwaukee Brewers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Freddie Peralta earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Josh Hader hammers down the save, his 16th of the season. And as we move into live action here, there's currently a runner at second base with nobody out.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Big Dog Blondie. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th as he was a late entrant into this one. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. Hunter Strickland is on his way.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of the series has got to.
And as we jump into action here, we've currently got a runner at first with 2 down in the inning.
The left fielder, number
Into the box
29.
now, Big Dog Blondie. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Hit hard up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Oh boy, this is some serious bragging rights for the next couple weeks in the clubhouse. When a relief pitcher gets an AB and is able to capitalize with a big base hit, he's not going to let the boys hear the end of this one.
The right fielder, number 2.
Striding into the box, Greg Allen, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Is put in play to the right side of the infield, and try as he might, but he can't escape the tag. Michael Gibbons has been summoned from.
You know, it's always nice to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. It takes a little bit.
Inferences drawn from season statistics can sometimes illuminate potential areas of improvement.
So we've got a pinch hitter moving into the on-deck circle now as he'll bat with runners at first and third, and still nobody out in the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Big Dog London.
All on the ground to first. Can this be two? The second for one. Throw to first is not in time, and we've got ourselves a tie ball game.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning two on the high chopper. They only get one, and that allows the runner from third to score.
The left fielder, number 2.
And there he goes towards second. In there, now the throw. It's high at the bag, and that's not going to be in time, so the go-ahead run moves into scoring position now on the stolen base.
Well, he's got a cannon for an arm back there behind the dish, but it doesn't mean it's always accurate. Got plenty behind this one, but he sailed it, and he won't be happy with himself about that throw.
He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. The throw's offline. He's safe. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th. Michael Givens will come up.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize.